Welcome everyone to Neverwinter on PC. My name is Rainer and today we are going to annoy Big Scorpion. A lot. Before we begin, if you like this video, please leave a like. And if you would like to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button. For anyone who hasn't gone to the jungle yet, to be able to do what I'm about to do, you have to have Chult unlocked. Chult is basically this jungle plus Port Nyanzaru, if I say that correctly. First, when you enter Chult, you will go to Port Nyanzaru and you will be able to get quests there. With those quests, most of them will give you the Forgotten Totems. Now you can see here that there's a weekly cap on how many totems you can get. With these totems, you can unlock campaign tasks. You can see there are 3 lanes of campaign tasks. The left one is for hunts, the middle one is for Tomb of 9 Gods and for increasing your cap, and the right one is for the boons. When you start off and you don't have anything unlocked in the middle lane, you have a weekly haul cap of 100. And the first 3 tasks will all increase this cap by 25. If you start, I would suggest to do at least these 3 first, so that you can get more Forgotten Totems per week. After that, it would be wise to get this first task. This one is actually required to do this hunt that I'm going to do right now. The hunt that I'm going to do right now is called Hedetet. For this hunt, you require a lure. And this lure is called Flask of Sulfur. In order to create this lure, you have to gather 2 trophies. One of the trophies is a Tyrannosaur Rex Fang, which you get by killing a Tyrannosaur Rex, which there are 3 on the map. One is going in circles here, one is walking along this path, and one is walking here. Now there are 2 different Tyrannosaurs that can follow these paths. One is the normal Tyrannosaur and the other is the Tyrannosaur Rex. The Rex is a lot bigger and a lot harder, and that's the only one that will drop your fang that you need. If you're new to this area, I would propose to gather a group to challenge this Rex because it's pretty strong. But when killed, it will be a guaranteed drop. Saying that, it's a guaranteed drop, but only if you don't have a T-Rex Fang currently in your inventory or in your personal bank. If you have it in your shared bank or mail, you can still get it, but these things are unique, so to say. So you can only have one. The other trophy that you need to get this Flask of Sulfur is the Venom Tail Poison. Venom Tail Poison is a little bit more difficult to gather because it is dropped from creatures that very rarely spawn. And if they spawn, they drop this trophy very rarely. So the Venom Tail Poison is dropped by the Venom Tail Scorpions. The Venom Tail Scorpions are here. So there. They spawn here. They spawn here and here. So if you're lucky enough to find them, they will spawn alongside 3 normal scorpions, and as I said, they give you a chance to drop. Again, this Venom Tail Poison is also unique, so if you have one in your inventory or in your personal bank, you cannot get another one. Once you have these 2 trophies, you can go back to Port Nyanzaru and you can trade it at a vendor for this Flask of Sulfur. Now, so why do we want this flask and why are we going to kill the scorpion? It's basically the same as everything drops. So what does this scorpion drop? Hands of Chult. So the first thing that this scorpion can drop is this Martyr's Plackard. It is basically defensive armor with a pretty high AC value. It's wearable by everyone, so if you're a squishy DPS and you want to wear something with a higher AC, you can wear this. The disadvantage is that it has a very high recovery equip value, so it's not usable by all the DPS classes, I guess. For my Hunter Ranger, I wouldn't use it, to be honest. The second item that can drop from Hedetet is these boots, Spiteful heals. These heals actually give quite a lot of critical strike. So they're not that bad. The disadvantage of the thing that you get critical strike sometimes is that you cannot reliably cap it, which keeps me back from using this item. The next item that this hunt drops is these, I think these rings. Yes, Ring of the Beast Slayer. You have them in the +1, +2, +3, +4 and +5 variants. Of course the +5 has 2 offense slots and it's bind on pickup accounts, so you can use other characters to get this ring and move it to a different character. The question of course is, what is the chance to get this ring? That's what I will try to find out. The last thing, but definitely not least, that this hunt can drop is the Hedetet's Seering core. It is actually a lure that you need for a 2-star hunt. You can combine it with another lure that you get from another 1-star hunt to hunt for another for a 2-star hunt. It's a bit complicated, but it's actually pretty valuable, and it's, as far as I can tell, not a super high drop rate. But we're going to try to find out how high it is. I'm going to kill this first scorpion in the video, and the rest I'm going to just show you the results, so that the video is not going to be too long, because this is going to take a while. So yeah, let's go kill scorpions. Let's free up the space here first. So here is the place where you can call him. You need to be at this spot, and the sparkles means that you can actually call him. Sometimes he just lies down on the floor for some reason. This makes it very easy to kill him, because it seems that he takes more damage in this state. So, there he is dead. Now, this is not from the beast. And here are my first drops. A Ring of the Beast Slayer +2. And that's it. That's the first hunt. I'm going to come back to you after I kill the second scorpion, and then we're going to check what that one drops. So the second one is killed, and we got the Spiteful heals And Ring of the Beast Slayer +1. That's it. On to the next one. So the third one is that, and this one actually gave the lure or the trophy for the 2-star hunt, the Seering core and the ring +3. On to the next one. So that was the fourth one. This one gave only a ring +1. Oh, by the way, as you probably could have seen in the title, I'm going to do this 50 times, so hang tight. So that was number 5. 5 gave me a Beast Slayer ring +1, another core, and Spiteful Hills. Alright, number 6 dropped another core, Ring of the Beast Slayer +3, and the armor. Number 7, another core, Ring of the Beast Slayer +1, and that's it. Number 8, a Beast Slinger +3, and that's it. It seems that rings are dropping from each and every hunt that we do, so yeah, that's a good thing. Salvage, at least. On to number 9. Okay, that's number 9. Beast Slayer +1, and that's it. Okay, on to the loot of number... Okay. I'm being rudely interrupted by these critters. Loot number 10. Spiteful Heels and a ring +2. Okay, this is 11. Beast Slayer number +1. Sad to say, we still didn't get a +4 or +5 yet. Anyway, on to number 12. Actually, what I forgot to say was these hunts also always drop forgotten totems and chultan riches that you need to buy other stuff in the Port Nyanzaru, like recipes and stuff. Anyway, number 12. Ring of the Beast Slayer +2, and that's it. On to the next one. Okay, this one got a ring +1, and that's it. Alright, number 14 drops a core and a ring +1. This time we get a +2 ring. That's it. Alright, we get Spiteful Heels and the +1 ring. Not very good. Alright, the next one gives the armor and the +2 ring. Number 18, a +4 ring. Okay, that's nice. Improvement from the previous ones. Alright, number 19, +1 ring. And that's it. And the next one, Spiteful Heels and a +2 ring. Number 21, we got the armor and a +1 ring, and that's it. And number 22, we got a +2 ring, and that's it. Alright, number 23, Spiteful Heels, core, and another +4 ring. That's better. Alright, minus the 24 just now, but this is number 24. We get a +1, Spiteful Heels. Okay, on to number 25. Alright, that's halfway through. We got the armor and the ring +2. Let's move back a bit and let's discuss what we got so far. So +2 in the armor. So, as I said, we're halfway through. We've gotten 2 +4 rings, which are not too bad, but I was hoping for more. No +5 ring yet, which is actually disgusting because I'm going through these right now very quickly, but getting these lures is really a lot of work. Especially the Venom Tail, as I explained. It can take an hour, maybe 2 hours, maybe even more if you're unlucky. And it's really awful. The trophies are dropping fairly often. I'm now at about 24% drop rate, and we have had 6 of them. The armor, we've had 4, about 16% drop rate, and the heals, we've had 7, which is about 28%. But it's all over the place. Let's go on with the next 25. See if we can get these drop rates a bit more crisp. And let's see if we can get a +5 ring, because this is crazy. Seriously. Number 26, I already saw it. Again, no +5, but a +2, and that's it again. Alright, that's number 27. Get the armor. +1 ring. Alright, number 28, and we have another +4 ring. Let's get out of here before these wake up. Wait. So here we got the boots, the core, and the +2 ring. Alright, the boots and the +3 ring. And that's number 31. We got the boots, the core, and the +1 ring. Number 32, +3 ring, and that's it. Alright, next up, a +2 and the core. Next up, the armor and the +3 ring. +3s are starting to drop more. This time we get the core, the +1 ring, and the boots. Next up, I see boots, +1 ring, that's it. Number 37, the boots, the core, and +1 ring. 38, we get a core, +1 ring, alright. Number 39, core, +1, and heals, still no +5. Come on. Number 40, +1, that's all. Number 41, a +2. That's at least an improvement from the last 6 +1s, but yeah, still no +5. 42, the answer to the life, the universe, and everything. We have the heals, +1. 43, the armor, and the +1 ring. The next one, heals, +1 ring. And it's heals and +2. We're up to the last 5. This is 46. We get the heals and the +1. Disgusting, guys. Disgusting. Really disgusting is this. 47. Boots. Core. +1. Alright. The last 3. The armor. And +2. +1. And the last one, guys. I don't even dare to watch. +1. Okay, wow. Cool. This is crazy. Seriously. This is absolutely madness. How do you think this is okay? To get these trophies takes like 2 hours each, if you're lucky. Alright, this one, so we have the core and the +1. Right out loud. Alright, so the results. We've gotten 27 plus 1 rings. 27, that's over 50%. We've gotten 14 plus 2 rings, that's 28%. 6 plus 3 rings, that's 12%. And 3 plus 4 rings out of 50, that's 6%. Absurd, really absurd. And as you guys already know, 0 of the +5 rings. How do they think this is okay? This is absurd. Especially if you would do this as intended, where you have to get a lure and get a fang, then combine them. Okay, I'm not in a good mood, guys. And then you go back, because actually I don't think the mailbox is as intended. They want this to be something you do sometimes. So, but if you do it like that, how am I lost here? Right. Oh, okay. So if you do this as intended, you gather lures for 2 hours, and then you go to Port Nanzaro and you get the, what was it? Flask of sulfur, and then you get a +1 ring. Wow, great. It's absolutely not worth it. Absolutely not worth it. Anyway, at least the items other than the rings had a pretty decent drop rate. The trophies actually had a drop rate of 30% here, so I got 15 out of 50. The armor was the lowest of the three. There was 16%. We got 8 of them, and the heals we got 19 out of 50. So that's 38%. Those are pretty decent, to be honest. But the rings, oh god. Anyway, this cost me a lot of time, but someone's got to do it. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any remarks on this video or any suggestions on what to investigate next, feel free to leave a comment below, and see you in the next one.